Is this what airplane seats could look like soon? What up, YouTube? It's your boy Jermaine back with another video. And yesterday I made a video just answering a YouTube question that a lot of people wanted to know. Hey Jermaine, when will you be back to traveling? And I I sort of made the video and uploaded it, and I was kind of looking at the comments, wasn't paying the comments too much attention, and then I got this comment here. And, when I got this comment, I just said to myself, I should probably make another video talking about something within the airline industry. So, yeah, here's another video talking about the airline industry. First off, I'd like to say I'm not an Uber driver. I haven't driven a car in I don't know how long. And anyway, let's talk about the future of airplane seats here. So I will have a link to this article in the description down below. But yeah, take a look at this airplane seat here. It kind of looks a little different. So there's all this plastic up above. There's this big piece of, plastic protection there. I don't know exactly what this would protect you from. Would this protect you from someone sneezing? Okay, yeah, it could. But if I am on an airplane full of other people and we are in this box and we are flying, the air is just circulating throughout the aircraft. Okay, I get it. It's just there to protect customers. I think what this is really here for is to give customers perhaps peace of mind. To make customers feel a little bit safer, because I don't really see this really stopping an airborne disease. It's kind of like in Atlanta, Georgia, you see a lot of the nail salons that are opening up and they have shower curtains separating the person that is doing their nails and the person that's getting the nails done. Now, what kind of sense does that make? You're going to put a shower curtain in between you and I, but yet you're touching me. Okay, I get it. Okay, so maybe this is the same thing. So I think here this is just one of those gimmicks where, like, this will just make customers feel safe. Just like a COVID-19 test at the airport. This will just make customers feel safe. Basically, this will just make customers feel safe. Because what if I show up to the airport and I get a COVID-19 test and I'm totally fine. And let's say I get COVID-19 on the flight. You know what I mean? Or let's say I don't, it doesn't show up for COVID-19 for that test, but when I get to the new location, it shows up. Like, I don't know, this is an airborne disease here. So this is another shot of this seat here. It looks like it would be very easy to make and very easy to install. Doesn't look like it would be much to it, Looks like it would be very, very simple. Now, this is a different configuration of seating arrangements here. Now, if we pay close attention to this kind of looks cool, but then it kind of doesn't look cool, all right? Now, if you look at the guy that's sitting near the window, he looks like he's sort of in a little box, like he's sort of away. Sort of like this guy on the side, all right? But what about this guy that's sitting backwards? Like, for him to exit, he's got to walk by this woman here. Like, so I don't necessarily know about this seating configuration. Now, I haven't heard of any airlines that said, hey, we're going to change our configuration to this, to one of these configurations. I haven't heard any airlines say this. These are just prototypes, but who knows? Maybe we could possibly see some of these in the future. Now let's get a top angle of both. So this is the top angle of both here. Well, not both, but this is the top angle of the first configuration, which from the top angle looks to be very normal to what we're used to seeing on planes. Like, all the seats are facing the same way, and the only difference is this plastic piece above. Now, one thing I will say about this plastic piece that kind of worries me with this plastic piece, in the event of an emergency, okay? In the event of an emergency, would this interfere with like passengers being thrown around on a flight? For example, if I'm sitting in my seat and I don't have my seatbelt on and the plane drops, like, will I hit this? Could this thing possibly injure me just sitting in the seat? It's just something to think about. It's just something to throw out there. But yeah. And then here we have this other seating arrangement here. Now this just looks confusing. This looks confusing. I almost have to just look at this and interpret this for a minute and just to try to figure out what exactly is going on. So let's just look over to the left here. And let's look at the left, this middle seat here. So there's a woman here with this light blue jacket. She's on the phone. She has her legs crossed. So if she wants to exit, she can exit. She's going to have to walk by this guy who's sitting here too. So he's basically going to have to get up to let her move. All right. Now, will there be barriers in between him and her? Because what if she sneezes? Now, if she sneezes, I mean, it's going to go like this way instead of, I mean, I don't know. This is a weird seating arrangement. It kind of looks cool. Another thing about this seating arrangement that bothers me a little bit is taking off and landing. You're basically going to be taking off and landing backwards. In the event of an emergency, would you be better sitting forward or would you be better sitting backwards? My only guess, I haven't done any research on this, but my only guess is you would be safer sitting forward. And the only reason I would guess this is because all throughout aviation, seats are always faced towards the front. And this just makes me wonder, okay, are people safer if they're facing towards the front of the plane versus the back of the plane? And this is just sort of like sort of an experiment. I haven't heard of any airlines changing out their seats. I don't know if they've done like, safety tests and stuff like that on seat configurations like this, but it's just something to think about. It's just something to throw out there. And then what about cost of flights? What about cost of flights? Are the price of flights going to increase? Yeah, that's just one we're going to have to wait and figure out. Like I hear from a lot of other, analysts and a lot of other YouTubers online that maybe prices won't just increase a lot because there won't be a lot of demand. There won't be as many business travelers, but then that also makes me wonder if there's not a lot of business travelers, because business travelers are the ones that pay more for flights than your average person that's going on holiday. Your business travelers are the ones that purchase the first class flights, and first class flights typically cost a whole lot more than, economy flights that leisure travelers usually book 3 months, 4 months in advance, and you have a lot of business travelers that just book flights like last minute. And airlines really they rely on those business travelers because they make a ton of money off of business travelers. Apple, the computer company, you guys know Apple, they have a contract with United Airlines, and they spend I think it was like $6 million a week with United Airlines, and that's just flying their employees like back and forth from California to China. Now, as of today, I don't know if that's going on because I think that China and the U.S. we're not really going back and forth. But yeah, business travelers make up a large chunk of of income, of revenue from airlines. So we'll just have to see how this whole thing plays out. But I don't know. I'm kind of digging the first configuration. I think the first configuration is more I would say more. I could see this one coming out. Okay. The second configuration, I just don't know about the second configuration. Just because of the whole safety standards. And I mean, is it it kind of looks cool because people sort of have more personal space, but I think it would be really weird to have someone sitting like in front of me and they can see me basically, and I can see them like that way. I think that would just be a little weird. I kind of like the fact that we're all on a flight and we're all looking the same way, and we're like looking forward, versus if you have some people looking this way, some people looking that way. Like I just think it's a little weird. That's just me. That's just me. But if I had to pick one of the two, of course I would pick the first one instead of the second one. But I don't know. I just wanted to make a video from just reading that comment. I was thinking, you know, I'm just gonna go ahead and make another video, because if you guys like the first video, which a lot of you guys did like this first video, I'm pretty sure that you guys will like the second video. And if you guys like this video, definitely give me a thumbs up. And guess what? I'll make another video like this one, or another video similar like this one. Maybe it won't be like travel related, but maybe it'll be another video like this style. But yeah, just want to, you know, take that comment and make something really, really good out of that. Take that negative energy and, you know, turn that negative energy into an asset. So that's what you got to do in these hard times. Sometimes when you're around negative people, you just take their negative energy and you grow from it, you know? Don't let that negative energy bring you down. You do something from it, you know? And that's exactly what I did right now. So anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching. Peace out, yo.